2016 was a life-changing year for me. It's the year I found powerlifting, mainly inspired by the guy you're seeing right here, Brett Gibbs. When I was in high school, I would always train right after school was done. So I remember vividly watching his vlogs in my last class of the day for some extra motivation before my sessions. And it's really funny seeing this 2016 trend going around because it made me think about this. And I've been going back recently and watching some Brett Gibbs vlogs before my sessions. All this stuff brings back a lot of good memories, and it reminded myself of why I started powerlifting in the first place. If you're a friend of mine, you know that I absolutely hate team sports. I played team sports growing up, and I do not enjoy them one bit. My biggest frustration with them always was the outcome of the match wasn't always a direct result of your efforts. You can have an absolutely phenomenal game, yet the team still loses because, half of them were slacking off. Or on the flip side, you win a match, but you didn't put any effort into that game. So it doesn't feel like you should really be rewarded for it. So for that reason, I was always drawn to individual sports. I really enjoyed track and field. And when I found powerlifting, it seemed like the perfect outlet for me. I had a good build for it. I got strong fairly quickly initially, so I just went all in. And I've been doing it ever since because it solves that issue for me. Whatever I achieve is a direct result of my actions, a direct result of the efforts that I put into it. And I think that's a really important thing for a lot of people to remember is powerlifting progress is on you. It's your decision how much effort you're going to put into your sessions. It's your decision who you hire for a powerlifting coach and who you put your trust into. Right? No one's forcing you to make any of these decisions. No one's forcing you to powerlift. It must be your choice. And it always drives me crazy. I know not a lot of you are going to relate to this, but when people are like, oh, I don't even know why I do this anymore, or I want to quit, it's like, dude, no one's forcing you. Like, get going. Like, if you don't want to do this and you find joy somewhere else, then go find it elsewhere. And I think the reason it frustrates me so much is, for me personally, I always see powerlifting as a tool to try and get better. I did. I got super sick and I lost a ton of my gains. It's like, okay, let's get better. Let's try and get my numbers back up. I need to get my body healthy so I can get my numbers back up, right? So it was a tool, it was a vessel for me. It was somewhere for me to place my energy to get my body feeling better, right? Like I had a pretty serious illness and it gave me the motivation I needed to try and fix my situation instead of just rotting on the couch. So the point being is, I'm not even chasing getting better in a linear fashion. I'm just taking situations as they come and trying to make the right moves on how can I better my situation. Sometimes we're dealt a shitty hand. Sometimes we get hurt or we get really sick. And this is a time where a lot of people want to give up on powerlifting. But I just never see it like that. For me, it's always been, I need to get better so I can get my numbers back to where they were. So then I can get even better than I was, to the best I've ever been. That's always how I've seen powerlifting. And that's always how I'm going to see it. And I think I'm safe to say that because I've been doing it for 10 years and I've had this mindset the entire time. So again, I think this is a little bit uncommon. I know a lot of people go through downtimes in powerlifting, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just talking about my journey in powerlifting for this video. All right, so now that the yap's over, I got that out of my system. Let's talk about this week of training. And this was a great week. I feel like I've been saying that every video, but it's true. This one was especially fun because I had some Brett Gibbs intensity this week. I really pushed myself. That feeling of being able to work really hard was something I lost for quite a while when I was sick. So it's not even that the numbers I'm hitting are impressive, because frankly they're not. I've lifted much more than this in the past, but that feeling of digging deep and being able to grind things out and not having my body fail on me it's really fucking cool. It's really cool. In the last video, I told you guys that I was having a difficult time pinpointing where my squat strength was at, just because I haven't really tested myself too much. So this week I ran some ascending doubles instead of flatline doubles. And I went 242, 247, 252 and a half. First 2 sets were really easy. 252 and a half was much more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But you know, I'm sore, I'm pushing my body hard, fatigue levels are high, so I don't think it was a true display of how strong I actually am. I'm being interfered with from some fatigue, but still, I'm really happy with that. Initially, my goal for the end of the block was 250 for a 3x2. I think that's probably the right call for the last week, so I'm happy I pushed myself this week, but we're just going to stick to the plan of 250 for 3 sets next week, hopefully. I'm hoping I'm not too fried for that. Bench is flying back. On day 1, I took a fairly good top set, which you don't see, and then 5 sets of 2 with 165 kilos. And I think I can bump it up to 170 for next week. Then on my primary session, I took 177.5 kilos for a double, moved awesome. So I'm really excited about that. And then, as you guys know, pulls have actually been going quite well for a while now, so I'm not too worried about them. I ran ascending doubles with the last one at 280, and you know, I'm happy with it. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next video.